A fine afternoon in store for us in St. Louis. The Brewers battle the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renneke has his guys lined up like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura will get his first opportunity now, currently sitting in fourth place in the National League in stolen bases. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Scooter Gennett will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ball game.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top two in the lineup are on to start the afternoon.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And there are the league leaders in RBIs that we referenced a moment ago.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Ryan Braun will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And this will be fouled away. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Oh, he really located when he needed to there. And that might have been the first time in the entire inning that something went his way, but that's an important out right there.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, sort of a protective swing there as he got on top of this baseball. But the net result is that at least he's able to move these other runners up 90 feet, albeit now with 2 outs.
Carlos Gomez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Let's go, St. Louis! Come on, St. Louis! Woo-hoo!
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take there. He's giving him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Left fielder,
Chris Davis will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year.
Let's go, Richard!
And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
He's not looking all that comfortable out there to start this first inning. I mean, this is not anywhere close. He's going to need to figure out what's wrong here pretty darn soon.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Holliday has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Milwaukee leads it 3-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against an ace and a workhorse all wrapped into one. The all-star right-hander Yovani Gallardo. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Matt Holliday will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
leading off for St. Louis, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season, an even 300 average, 22 home runs and 94 driven in. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Three and 0 now. Not the start he was looking for here in the home first.
Yeah, and he even had himself a lead before he even threw a pitch out there. You think that alone would make you a little more relaxed and comfortable, but he looks a little tight to me.
The 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
Come on, Cardinals.
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now a swing and a little soft liner here. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Nate Walker will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. And a ball 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Grounded foul off to the right side. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Boy, the command, not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now, and a walk he's given up. He's really laboring through this first inning of work.
Number 5 will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits 3rd in the National League in that category. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, you know, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get fouled. 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Come on, face it, down!
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Batting 6.
These are the at-bats that stick with you for a while as a hitter. First inning opportunity, bases loaded, winds up striking out. He'll have a few more chances yet to come, but he won't have any that are better than this.
Matt Adams stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his club the lead.
Come on, let's go!
Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, definitely take it all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
This is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, talk about a tough start to a ball game. Everything that could go wrong, it has gone wrong here in the first inning, and forcing in a run with a bases-loaded walk just could be the tip of the iceberg.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming from Gallardo. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or 2 on close calls.
John Jay will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think you sit here and you start to wonder, is this guy going to find his command anytime soon? He's not just missing by a little. A lot of these pitches have been very easy takes for these hitters, including that pitch.
2 out, bases loaded. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Gallardo now with the 2-1. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
He still needs 1 more strike, but hey, if he can get out of here only giving up 2 runs, I'd call that a win.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full, 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Try it again, 3-2. Center field. Gomez is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Brewers 3. Mark Reynolds will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. And a good cut there by Reynolds, but this one's going to wind up finding the seats in left, a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Batting ninth, pitcher,
Giovanni Gallardo will dig in here.
Gallardo.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2 from Wainwright. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
This is how you go about keeping your club in the game. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now, after scoring in that last half inning, you can start to sense that the momentum is starting to shift a bit.
Gene Segura will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Scooter Gennett will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Adam Wainwright will start things off in the bottom of the 2nd.
Leading off for the Cardinals, pitcher Adam Wainwright.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. On Gallardo with the good live fastball. That's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And this is hit hard to the right side. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. And he's retired here, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Back to the top of the order now. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery attempt will not be in time, as now the question becomes, how hard did that hit him? And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First offering on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. A bare hand for one. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Aramis Ramirez is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Aramis Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Strike called, 2-1.
Count was 2-1.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Ryan Braun will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A check of Braun, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Grounded foul off to the right. Runners off for second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Carlos Gomez will stand in. He had a 2-run single his first time around. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're up 3-2. Michael Lee makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Nate Walker will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Now the 2-0. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Number 5 waits on deck. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Now the pitch. A swing, and now this ball's got some carry to it. High and deep out to center. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Redbirds have drawn even now at 3-3.
I've got to say, some days at this place, the ball just seems to jump a little better than others. We've seen quite a few balls hit hard already. This is the first one that leaves the yard, but I've got a sense it's not going to be the last.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. That misses. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Braun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Matt Adams will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We played 3 full. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Chris Davis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Chris Davis.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Here's the 2-2 home. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Mark Reynolds will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Ball 1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Giovanni Gallardo will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
The 3-0 pitch. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And in a tie ball game, this is not a surprise to see the pitcher putting one down here with 1 away. Now at least to give your leadoff man a chance to bring in that go-ahead run with 2 outs.
Gene Segura will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Now a good changeup there as this is lifted into the air out towards center field. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1 through 3.5. We're all even at 3 apiece. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Here he comes, 3-1. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Davis is right there. One down.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. You guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
John Jay will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Roasted peanuts.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Adam Wainwright will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's keep the inning alive.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Matt Holliday will step in, a base hit in his last time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Jay leading off second. Now the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Let's go.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Scooter Gennett will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Scooter Gennett.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined towards center field, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring forth the powerful third baseman, Aramis Ramirez. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 2 outs here so far. Offensively, that's not the kind of inning you want in a tie ball game. You need to make him work at least a little bit out there.
Ryan Braun will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he takes ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright, and it remains a 3-3 ball game. Matt Carpenter will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Good eye, that's right. Wait for it.
And he gets around on the fastball here and sends one deep down the right field line. Braun is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Come on.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Nate Walker will dig in. A home run his last time.
Come on now.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Come on, Walker.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this is past Ramirez down the line, a fair ball.
Just amazing what this guy's done with the bat this year. I mean, even when he's in a two-strike hole, he still finds a way to come through.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And now you got to regroup after the two-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Go.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Jonathan Lucroy will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Get ready for the game.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, you got nothing to worry about here. We got him. Swing at her.
Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, that's a good job right there of reaching base to kick off the inning. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to that, so they finally have a base runner here for the first time in a couple of innings.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jason Mott will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
number 30, Jason Mott.
Carlos Gomez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And that's in there for strike one. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Watch the movement.
Too high. 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
He's gonna go.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And that was swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Chris Davis will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Yeah, watch the movement. You can do it.
1-0 pitch is sent toward the hold on the left side. It's going to sneak on through into left field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Mark Reynolds will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Fouled back.
You can do it.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats. Foul. Here's another 0-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And Holliday's going to have to get this one in off the wall out there. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
He's got to be mad at himself out there on the mound. He had him down 0-2, and then he makes a mistake by grooving one, and this gets turned around into a run-scoring double.
Giovanni Gallardo will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Gene Segura will stand in. He flew out his last time up. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals 3. Matt Adams will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Ramirez with it at third. Throw by Ramirez is in time for the first out.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Yadier Molina will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now Molina connects on one here, high and deep out to left field. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. A solo shot here to left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
John Jay will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Changeup called strike 1. And And this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his second of the afternoon.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And that'll be the last we see of Yovani Gallardo. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Francisco Rodriguez will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Alan Craig will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Alan Craig.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. There goes Jay. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Three and 0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here's Craig with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this one is over the wall, into the bullpen in left, a home run. Solo home run here for Alan Craig, as we are all tied at 5.
Let's run through the sequence here on Show Track. He's going to try and wait him out up there. Looks at 3 straight balls and then the automatic take on 3-0. Finally he says, I got to swing sometime. He absolutely crushes this ball in the 3-1 pitch.
Matt Holliday will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Matt Holliday.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that point.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Hitters count 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Seventh inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Scooter Gennett will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Gennett.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Let's go!
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Here we go!
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting number 16, third baseman
Aramis Ramirez will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Let's do it, dude!
And here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. So 1-2 with one away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Now a slider's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and Ramirez is gone. 2 away.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Ryan Braun will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Fouled straight back. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Tyler Thornburg will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Matt Carpenter will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. In there, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now a hard liner. Again, a 1-2. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. First pitch on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this will be fouled away. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Tom Gorzolani is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Tom Gorzolani.
Nate Walker will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Right there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Let's go, one more time, baby. Here we go.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes when you come into the game, the mound on the field is a little bit different than the one out there in the bullpen. I don't know if that affected him here at all. Maybe I'm just making excuses for him, but he hasn't been in the game for all that long, and he's already uncorked a wild pitch.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. No one out with a runner at second. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a liner towards second, and that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Right about now, I think these folks are saying, who is this guy? Well, that's his 3rd hit of the ballgame. Goes for extra bases and going to drive in a run.
Number 5 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, let's go. Come on, guys.
Keeping him close there at second, now the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And he misses 2-1.
Just kick the base hit already.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Runner not going anywhere at second, now the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Get the base hit.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count pitch home. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Matt Adams will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A man at third with 1 away. Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. On 2-2 now, you got to come up with your best pitch right here because this is a definite strikeout situation.
1 out and a runner on third. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 7-5. Trevor Rosenthal will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Jonathan Lucroy will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Carlos Gomez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Fouled back. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Chris Davis will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Yeah, way to hustle.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Lined hard to center field. Jay is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, in this at-bat, he did everything right. He got himself into a good hitter's count. That's 2-0. Found a good pitch to hit, and he hit it hard. Just unlucky, I guess. He hit it right at somebody.
Lyle Overbay will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Lyle Overbay.
And that misses, ball 1. And this is taken for a ball as he's quickly behind Overbay now, 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whew, that's a gift.
Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 7-5. Lyle Overbay will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 24.
Yadier Molina will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Leading off for the Cardinals, catcher Yadier.
Now the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Ramirez with it at third. Throw by Ramirez is in time for the first out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
John Jay will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Mark Ellis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Mark Ellis.
Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Out of the double play already.
2-0 now. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Around third is Jay heading for the plate.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Matt Holliday will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
1 out and a runner on second base. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Gomez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Matt Carpenter will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul.
Come on, guys, don't blow it.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw on to Overbay gets him, and with it, the inning is over. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Juan Francisco is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Gene Segura will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Here's a close-up of how he grips that knuckleball. You can see it's not really his knuckles that grip the ball, but rather his fingernails that really dig into the seams. And that's such a tough pitch to throw and even more difficult to master.
Scooter Gennett will stand in as their last chance now. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
Aramis Ramirez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
And how about that for putting an exclamation point on a victory? Just a super play there to record the final out with some style.
Topps player of the game honors for this one, and guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 8-5. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.